On up there today, I mean, 3 hits, triple shot of the cycle, and 3 RBIs. So.
It started looking like a watermelon to me a little bit. I was just seeing fastball. That's all I was hitting. So, I mean, if they're going to throw me a fastball, I'm going to hit it. That's what our approach is. We sit fastball and adjust the off-speed.
How big, because of the game you were having, you come up in a crucial spot there in the 8th inning to keep that inning going, and obviously it carried over beyond you, and it seemed like it was just contagious once guys started squaring the ball up like that.
Yeah, it's contagious once people start squaring their ball up, like you said. I mean, more balls that you put in play, more things will happen, just like you said. I mean, I think based off that inning, I think everybody was racing a little bit, but we had the poise to be able to score balls up and put them in play. So I think we scored the ball up well tonight.
What did you see in that at-bat when you ended up tying up the game?
I saw a slider, and then I was racing, so that slider looked like it was 97 miles an hour, and then I just stepped out, got my emotions intact, and then I wouldn't say I squared a ball up. I mean, I just got a ball I put in play.
Once Warden gets hit, do you see that inning coming together like that? I mean, to get the leadoff man on and build that thing from there?
Yeah, getting the leadoff man on is always important. I mean, that's why he gets on a lot. That's why he's number 1 hitter or leadoff guy, because he gets hit a lot, he gets on base a lot. I think he leads the country in that aspect. So honestly, I could have told you that I told 5 guys in the dugout he's going to get hit first pitch. And what do you know?
As our first baseman, you see their first baseman have some struggles like that. What's going through your head watching that go down?
I was talking to the guy at first. He said it's tough coming in at the bottom of the 8th and for a defensive replacement. But I mean, I guess both the balls were in his glove. Baseball is a funny game.
You were able to square the ball up well throughout the game, but how did things change for the rest of the guys, you think, once you chased their starting pitcher from the game?
Just like what's been said, hitting's contagious. Once one guy starts hitting, another guy will start hitting, and then once you get 2, 3 good at-bats going, then 4, 5, 6, 7 will come.
How about, can you just put this in perspective? What does it mean to beat an in-state rival in a game like this where you came from behind and everything like that?
I mean, I would say it's an in-state rival, but it's about wanting to be the best out of Indiana. Not really a rivalry. It's just playing the game the right way. It's awesome to be able to beat another team from Indiana. Kind of helps a little bit.
Because they've kind of had your number in recent years, and the fact that they swept you guys last year, was there extra motivation to close out that 9th inning? You got them on the ropes and 1, 2, 3.
I think they kind of rolled over a little bit. I mean, you can tell as we were putting balls in play, putting pressure on them, they were starting to fold a little bit. Their coaches weren't having the best luck. They were, like our coach said, one of the coaches walked out halfway and then walked straight back to the dugout because their coaching staff didn't know what to do, because then he was just then he was just racing so quickly on them that they just fell apart for him at the end, it looked like.
Is this a game that you could have seen yourselves in the past under different leadership or with different players being able to pull out late in the game? What were the shortcomings before, and how was this year different?
The one thing that really helps, I think, the most is being at home. You get the last 3 outs, and the last 3 outs are the hardest outs to get. Because I believe last year playing them, we got to the 9th inning or the 8th inning, and we were up 5-2, and we couldn't get the last 6 outs of the game. So being at home kind of helps a little bit, but other than that, just get the last 3 outs is the hardest thing.
Good job tonight.
Thank you.